teams. My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
From downtown, the shot by Lillard, no good. Middleton against McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Puts up a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. And here's Lillard. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. No good that time.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Edwards looking for an opening. Drills it from deep.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Connects from downtown.
I think Middleton is absolutely dynamic and when he's involved in the pick and roll. He's really skilled at his decision-making. He knows when to pass and when to shoot.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
The shot by Lillard, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Middleton covering. It's Edwards with a drive. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. McDaniels, a screen on Lillard. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by DiVincenzo.
You see McDaniels setting the pick and then finding a soft spot in the defense on his way to the basket. That's good work.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Now here's Edwards to the middle. Here's McDaniels. Goes back up. The kick out to Edwards. Randle on the screen. Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. And it's Randle with the jam.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Randle. Back to Daniels. Gobert with a screen on Middleton. That one drops for him. McDaniels got his second basket.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Edwards. Randle on the screen. Edwards against Middleton. The floater, Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randle from scoring that.
Lopez, the screen on DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Randle, and it's Randle with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
McDaniels with the rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First one falls for them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Middleton. And so it's Minnesota now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've kept. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Miller is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Naz Reid. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 2. Prince, a screen on Miller. Right, the pass to Beauchamp. Here's Prince. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Prince has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Reid, a screen on right. Here's Conley, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Prince. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Wright finds Prince. 5 to shoot. Back to Wright. Here's Beauchamp. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Here's Shannon. Still no points. Reid sets a screen. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Out to the right wing. Beauchamp passes to Prince. Here's Beauchamp. Out to Portis. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Slick moves inside by Portis to avoid the defense for the hoop.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. Miller, the pass to Alexander-Walker. Back to Miller. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Here's Shannon, guarded by Trent. Pass to Reid. Shoots over Portis. Right with the board.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Right against Conley. On the wing, Alexander-Walker. Pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Right, the pass to Beauchamp. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Beauchamp. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Prince. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, just a nice quick decision that time in the screen and roll by Prince. I like that decisiveness there.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Left side, Alexander Walker. 20 feet out. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Timberwolves lead by 8. Trent outside. Pass to Prince. Back to Trent. Here's Beauchamp. Picked by Prince. The 3. Beauchamp gets the bucket. Beauchamp's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Out to Portis. Pass to Trent. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shannon. Counted from distance.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
20 seconds left in the half. There's a screen. Trent, the pass to right. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And 1 move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So we conclude the first half. It's Minnesota up 8. All right, Allie's red. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we've got 3rd quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Jackson. The Bucks trail by 8. Now Lillard kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. Just too good a player to leave open.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor. A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Edwards. Powerful finish by Edwards.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. 8-point game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
For three, DiVincenzo knocks down the triple. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
And DiVincenzo able to stretch the floor, spread the defense out, especially with how accurate he is from deep.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
McDaniels, a screen on Middleton. Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. For three, Randall. The offensive rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Middleton. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And here's Lillard. DiVincenzo covering. Back to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. For three. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw misses. LeGrand, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Trent, pass to Portis. Portis with a screen on Conley. Here's Beauchamp. Launches it. Miller pulls it in. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And they pick up 2.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Prince against Miller. Prince, the pass to Wright. He buries it from 3. Wright's got 7 points in the game.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
And that one's good from Conley.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent with it. And he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Mike Conley.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for Minnesota, Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Mike Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. Pass to Prince. Trent on the wing. Launches the 3. They grab their own miss. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Beauchamp. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Wright. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Middleton is checked in for the Bucks. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they'll get another chance. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Reed. There's the triple. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Lillard.
A nice job from Lopez to catch and shoot in a fluid motion. And for a guy as big as he is, that's really impressive.
Outside Reed. Now here's McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Lillard. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Randall. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Lillard up top. DiVincenzo covering. Prince, a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Prince. Over Edwards. Prince can't hit. Minnesota leading by 6. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards making it look so easy from deep.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting a rock every time.
Picked by Prince. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Edwards. The 3 from Prince. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Lillard. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Giannis to the cup. Out to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Middleton. Here's Edwards. Edwards, so good inside.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Middleton with a screen on DiVincenzo. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Edwards, a pass to Reed. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Prince. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McDaniels. DiVincenzo with a steal. The kick out to Edwards. Edwards on the move. Another shot. McDaniels can't hit. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 9. Basket's good.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Randall outside. Pass to McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. Lopez for 3. Pure from three-point range.
The big fella, Brook Lopez, coming up with a gigantic fourth-quarter score.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Lillard passes to Prince. And so it's Minnesota with the W. It ends up being a fairly easy.
welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Deflects the pass. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. For three, Middleton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Lopez, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard with no one around. Off target with his three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Clock at 4. Fades away. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot missing. Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Caruso, the Thunder with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Middleton kicks to Jackson. Good on the three-point shot.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at him.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo defending. Over in the corner, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Giannis. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. No good on the quick 3. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Anticipation and length makes Giannis a great shot blocker.
Pass to Caruso. Launches a 3. And the Thunder another 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Lillard from outside. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Fires from way outside. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Three-pointer, Lillard. They get the rebound. Lopez finds Jackson. Lopez, a screen on Caruso. The kick out to Lopez. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 2. And will... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Milwaukee.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Isaiah Joe. Hartenstein is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Wallace. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Wallace outside. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Wright kicks to Trent. From past the arc, trains the three-pointer. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
A bad attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Thunder trailing by 3. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
Frank, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous laps there defensively.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Wallace. Back to Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Bobby Portis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Thunder have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Wallace looking for an opening. Joe with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Portis. The short one's on the money. And the Thunder lead by 1. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Prince setting a pick for Trent. Prince with the ball. And there's the drive. Trent outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Trent's got 11 points.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Wallace attacking. Here's Hartenstein. Lays it up off the glass. Hartenstein's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Right with a screen on Hartenstein. Going inside. The 17-footer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
Hartenstein with the screen on Wright. Wallace the pass to Hartenstein. Now Joe. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Kicks it out to Prince. Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Jackson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
The Thunder with the lead. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Lillard dishes to Giannis. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea. Why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. Here's Holmgren. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 4.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Lillard way outside. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 9.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Dagnall said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times. That's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
They set the pick. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Caruso's got 9.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
That one falls.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
Giannis against Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Giannis has got 10 points in just the second half.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the high post. And that's good for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here from Oklahoma City. Inside. And out of the Kumbo with the jam.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Over to the left wing. Caruso against Lillard. Right side, Dort. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Lillard attacking. Lopez outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Nifty move. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Giannis on it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
First personal foul.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Isaiah Joe is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the 2 guard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one good for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And the Bucks, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Lillard. So the wing on the left. Portis for 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Here's Holmgren. A miss that time would have put him up. And the Bucks with possession here. And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Right, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Middleton on the wing. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
The Bucks trail. Giannis outside. Giannis drives in.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Holmgren with a screen on Giannis. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
Giannis sets a screen for Prince. Poke loose. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. A wide open look here for Caruso. Sinks the triple. Caruso's got the lead up to 5 now for Oklahoma City. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
Number 11.
The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And Lopez pulls it down. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo up top. And the dunk by Giannis.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
That's to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Giannis. Holmgren against Lopez. The Thunder with another miss. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Middleton. Money!
That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Giannis. Caruso. And the 3 off target.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Lot is on the line here.
Crowd is so focused.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. There's Williams. Here he goes. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Prince with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander to tie it up. It drops. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
How about the clutch gene showing up in Taurean Prince? What a shot.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it fly. Can't cash it. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Go. Now here's Wright. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. DeJuan Wright is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Prince in at the small forward.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Wright into the lane, and the dunk by Wright.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's the drive. Power down with both hands.
No mistake about it. Middleton rising up that time for a vicious dunk.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Hartenstein with the screen on Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Giannis. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Caruso. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 4. On his left side, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Prince. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. And he misses the fast break layup.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Dort passes to Caruso. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. Oklahoma City the rebound. Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez. From deep, Prince traps in the tray. Prince has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort to stop the run.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They'd used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Bucks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together. Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The three, DiVincenzo. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Oklahoma City now. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, good D by Edwards. And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Two points. That one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from three levels. This guy is a legit force.
Now here's Caruso. Dort outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
If you're guarding SGA in the pick and roll, boy, stop the ball, because otherwise Shai's going to get to where he wants to go.
DiVincenzo with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards finds DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, BA, when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And the bucket is good. Edwards has got 5.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
It's Edwards with a drive. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Now Edwards. 7 points in the game. Pass to Randall. 59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Hartenstein against McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. Knocks it down from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Edwards a screen on Williams. Randall, the pass to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 11 points in the game.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Pass to Hartenstein. Williams in the post. Defended by Gobert. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
No luck on that one. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 11 points. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Jason Wallace out there with Mitchell, and it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Pass to Joe. Back to Mitchell. Wallace right side. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. Back to Wallace. Beyond the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. Minnesota leading by 6. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's Conley. Yet to see a basket. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Wiggins, no good. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Joe. "14 feet away." The rebound by Shannon.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Conley goes in. Offensive rebound. Pass to Shannon. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Joe on the wing, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's Williams. And he drops it in from the low post.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Joe. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Joe's got 6 in the quarter. And so many screens today. Ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Outside Reed. Back to Conley. Pass to Shannon. Outside, Alexander Walker. Fires in the triple. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Reed, down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shannon. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Wiggins for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Outside, Alexander Walker.
Oklahoma City foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Outside Reed. The 3 is up. And the first half now in the books. The T-Wolves on top, up by 10. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Minnesota leading by 8. Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. They get it back. Second chance effort. Outside for Randle. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. The 3 ball. The triple hit for Edwards.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Now here's DiVincenzo. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Edwards against Dort. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Thunder trail by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Outside, Williams. Doubled by Randle. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniels. Edwards a screen on Caruso. And he's going for the lob! And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. The shot by Dort, no good. Minnesota leading by 11. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Poke loose. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Gobert. Randall outside. McDaniels with it. Three-pointer. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 11. Driving to the basket. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And here's Edwards outside. Gobert passes to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Edwards looking for an opening. Pure from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the three. He buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Oh! Edwards with the highlight reel jam.
A little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Julius Randle. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Minnesota leading by 14. Outside Reed. From the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Reed. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Conley. And that's not going to go. And so it's Minnesota with an impressive 16. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Shai and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In at forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. Now here's Conley. And stolen by Hartenstein. And here's Caruso outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Conley passes to Reed. Reed, a screen on Williams. Back to Reed. Fires for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from deep. And it's Shai hitting the 3.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Conley passes to Reed. Here's Shannon. Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. Clock at 6. Hartenstein against Reed. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Hartenstein passes to Williams. DiVincenzo against Dort. 5 on the clock. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Randall. Outside Edwards. The 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half. Caruso, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And Edwards, here we go. Deflected. Thunder trail by 14. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Caruso with it. He's picked up by Edwards. No good on the triple. Minnesota leading by 11. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Randall. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Dort for 3. Sinks the tray.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Dort defending. Here's Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. And he lobs it up. Oh, Edwards soars in to finish the lob.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out... Oh, wow!
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Reed sets a screen. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And both free throws good for Edwards. 23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Dort. Launches it from deep. No luck on that one. Releases. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Edwards. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight.
What a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. Middleton can't get it to go. McDaniels against Antetokounmpo. Randall right side. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Middleton, a screen on DiVincenzo. McDaniels against Lillard. He can't get it to go.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
Randall against Middleton, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. I'm talking about Damian Lillard. Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. And despite his young age, Coach Van Gundy, Anthony Edwards' leadership qualities growing day by day.
Yeah, Kevin, and a lot of it's because he is great at both ends of the court. Confident, charismatic, upbeat. He's learning that delicate balance between taking over a game and bringing his teammates along for the ride.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Oh, here's Edwards. 6 points for him. To the paint and stolen by Lillard. And it's the Bucks on the break. For 3, Middleton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Lillard. And it goes down 2 points.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Jackson. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Randall. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Giannis inside. Edwards there. And it's Lillard missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And Edwards slams it in.
I'll talk about a guy who plays above the rim, Anthony Edwards.
Outside for Jackson. Giannis sets a screen for Middleton. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee is to get off the shot here. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Lillard played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Outside Edwards. Now here's DiVincenzo. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Got Naz Reid, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Miller. And it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Conley after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee in the lead. Prince looking around. Pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Bucks leading by 4. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
And Reed throws it down.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And that one's good. Right.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Then continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And he drives in, and Wright throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Bucks leading by 6. Pass to Beauchamp. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Miller. Outside Portis. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Finally, the pass to Reed. Banked in off the glass. Great, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Bobby Portis. And it's Miller in the corner and stolen by Prince. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Beauchamp. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Beauchamp's got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Now, here's Trent. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Trent, a screen on Cup, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Bucks working the ball around. Portis sets the pick for Wright. Drills it from outside. And now an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Down low, here's Reed, and he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Oh, and here comes Prince, all alone.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside. That's thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. Jackson kicks to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Lopez, a screen on McDaniel. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got 6 points.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
To the middle. And it's sent back by Lopez. Middleton outside. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here is DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Outside for Randall. Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Tomaso from Edwards.
Well, hey, that's using all of the shot clock, right? Edwards beats the buzzer.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Randall right side. Middleton against Edwards. A 3-ball. Look at Edwards trotting home the 3.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Here's Lillard, and it's a great finish!
Oh my gosh.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Edwards finds DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Lillard against DiVincenzo. Middleton dishes to Giannis. And Giannis up the Kumbo, throws it down hard.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Read the pass to Conley. Miller with a screen on Trent. Out to Miller. That one drops for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Wright. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Pass to Reed. Reed with a screen for Miller. Here's Shannon. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he converts the layup. Shannon's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Prince with a screen on Conley. And Wright kicks to Prince. And a wide open look for Portis. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Reed. This one for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 9.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Right against Conley. Reed with it. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Milwaukee now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Well, you gotta love the finger roll. Always looks so smooth.
It's Prince on the wing. Kept alive. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Prince setting a pick for Middleton. Shoots the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. A 3-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Prince with a screen on DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Pass to McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. And here's Reed. And stolen by Lillard. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Randall with a screen for Edwards. It's good from long range. Edwards got 21 in the game.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Nobody near Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for Milwaukee. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Randall, defended by Middleton. Edwards a screen on Lillard. 5 to shoot. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Goes back up. Edwards looking it over. Edwards a screen on Lillard. Back to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 12. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And that's an intentional foul. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. The Bucks also with the sub. Lillard's checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach from Milwaukee?
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
And the dunk by Prince. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
Edwards inside, covered by Giannis. Edwards inside. Edwards finishes strong.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here. It looks to be a solid win for the Bucks.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Here's Wright. Outside Jackson. In the corner, Middleton with it. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Middleton. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist by Middleton.
Yes, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Back to Edwards. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Edwards against Giannis. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Giannis, no good. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For
On the floor.
Well, both. Are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we can actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. So it's Oklahoma City now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And here's Caruso outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Lillard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
A nice shot by Lillard.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Lillard. Out to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Milwaukee. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
We got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Middleton outside. Portis for 3. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 3. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso, pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Milwaukee ball.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's covered by Holmgren. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Bucks leading by 3. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Puts it up. Cash money on the open jump shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Antetokounmpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Five to shoot. Pass to Holmgren. Buries it down low.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. They get it again. Portis, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso with it. Back to Holmgren. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a three-point game. Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 8.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Here's Holmgren. And he gets it to go off the front iron. 6 points for him.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Aaron Wiggins out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's what we call the Brook Lopez back at you 3. He loves knocking that one down.
Outside Joe. Puts up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Pass to Trent. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win. Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Well, the burden of expectations, it's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And there's the call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Beauchamp passes to Wright. And here's Lopez. Trent for three. Drills it from deep. And now a 10-point Milwaukee lead.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
They get it back. Wallace, left side. To halt the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Wright with the ball. Joe covering. Wright, the pass to Beauchamp. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Banked it in off the glass. Beauchamp's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
The Bucks leading by 11. Trent outside. Prince, the pass to Beauchamp. 5 on the clock. And here's Wright from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Wallace outside. Left side Mitchell. Outside Joe. Lets it go from deep. And Beauchamp pulls it down.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Thunder trail by 11. And here's Hartenstein. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Mitchell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Mitchell's got his first bucket in this one. Milwaukee leading by 9. Trent, the pass to Wright. Here's Prince. Trent right side. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. Trent's got 8.
For 3.
The Thunder have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Wallace outside. On target from range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Milwaukee. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
To the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Buries it from 3.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Antetokounmpo from deep. Holmgren. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Portis.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Middleton goes in, and it's Middleton finishing it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jackson outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Stolen by Middleton. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Portis outside. And stolen by Williams. Now Gilgeous-Alexander from deep three-point land. The shot no good. Middleton passes to Antetokounmpo. And he hammers it down right in the face of Jalen Williams.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Portis against Holmgren. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. .52 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Prince. Now here's Trent. And another miss by Milwaukee.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To win the cold spell. The rebound by the Bucks.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. The three. And Beauchamp pulls it down. Trent on the wing. There's the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. 8 points in. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
To the inside, Dort with a steal. Now here's Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A good-looking shot from the wing. Right with the ball. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lopez with it.
I got yours. I got yours.
The 3 from Prince. Counted from distance.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Prince. Trent on the wing. Right outside. Here's Beauchamp to the paint. Lopez passes to right. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Wright.
Well, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wright. Outside for Dort. It's Holmgren, high post. For 3. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
A superb 3-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at us.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Prince. 4-3. The rebound by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Pulls up on the wing, and that one off the back of the rim and ends. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Offline with a 3. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Holmgren with it. Middleton covering. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Antetokounmpo inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Caruso. And here's Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Fades away. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Prince. Lopez, the screen on Dort. And here's Middleton. He's guarded by Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Lillard penetrating. And the dunk by Lillard.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
Brent, this should be a very intriguing matchup. Both these teams feature some very athletic players.
Well, if we get out in transition, Kevin, there's definitely some top 10 moments that are going to come up. A bunch of high flyers on both of these rosters, and we expect to see a lot of airtime from these players tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And finished off by McDaniel.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Edwards against Holmgren. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Julius Randle with the rebound. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. 4-point game. The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook.
Wow, hammering it in!
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Randle with a screen for Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. DiVincenzo against Caruso. Holmgren wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And playing up tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Nailed from three-point land.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Again, the Thunder score. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. DiVincenzo against Caruso. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Here's DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Jumps up. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Nobody's catching SGA on the fast break. Nobody.
Edwards, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander against McDaniel.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randle. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Randle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards passes to Randle. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's DiVincenzo. Stolen by Dort. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Count the basket.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. Here's Dort. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Edwards with the screen for McDaniel. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's up a three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Miller is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Conley. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Shannon in at the two guard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldrin.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart.
And they're on the break. Here's Shannon. And the layup's good off the glass. And that'll tie this game up.
And Conley is just so unselfish. He's very willing to give the ball up if it means setting up a teammate.
It's Joe on the wing for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Alexander-Walker on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Miller right side. Reed finds Conley. 6 to shoot. And that one drops for him.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Now here's Wallace. Guarded closer. Here's Joe. It's the three-point bomb. Joe's got 6 in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And that one, good.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Wallace outside. Pass to Joe. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
Go into the rack with energy in the D, afraid to cut it off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Wallace outside. Three-pointer. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Alexander-Walker passes to Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. Shoots the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Wallace outside. Lets it go from the wing. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Alexander Walker. Count that one. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Joe passes to Wallace. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Minnesota leading by 11. Reed with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Conley. Rebound by Wallace. The Thunder shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Mitchell wide open. The offensive rebound. Wiggins from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Reed with a screen for Conley. And the wide open shot from Reed. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Reed's got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Yep, that one goes. 8 seconds left now here in the second. Reed with a screen for Conley. And he makes that one. 9 points in the game so far.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Center court, and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Randall. Pocket 6. Cans it from downtown. Randall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle with.
Basket counts 14 points for Anthony Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical, but David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And Gobert throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Out left of the wing, here's Holmgren. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Outside, Dort puts up a three. To the right side. Here's Caruso. The three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves leading by 17. Edwards inside.
Oh, come on. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Driving the lane. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Randall. And then jammed down right as he goes over Jalen Williams.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, and putting on a bit of a show here.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Outside, Dort. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Conley the pass to Alexander Walker. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits it from 3-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night. Reed with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Conley penetrating, and he makes good on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Driving in, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Back to Alexander Walker. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock from outside the arc. Kept alive, Minnesota. Miller hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Miller's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves taking a 19-point lead. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Thunder trailing by 19. So on the floor for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Got a piece of it. Caruso kicks to Holmgren, and the shot goes in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Outside Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Randle passes to DiVincenzo. There's the three. Caruso grabs the miss. The Thunder shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Holmgren. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 11.
Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Well, Randle can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Takes it inside. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Reid. Edwards finds Randle. Edwards with it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. And that's now 18 points for Anthony Edwards. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Made that one. It's his seventh of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Well, the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Edwards, no good. Under trailing by 16. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline from the high post.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves leading by 18. Randle a screen on Dort. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Dort takes the three, drills the three-pointer.
Well, the size and skill of Dort is pretty unique. Could be really effective at any position on the floor.
Here's McDaniels. Randle kicks to DiVincenzo.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. Dort with the ball. And here is Holmgren. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And yes, it's good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren, guarded by Reid. Holmgren in the post. He's against Reid. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trailing by 13. It's Dort on the wing. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander jacks up a three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Minnesota.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Looking to end his cold spell, Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. The three. Randall grabs the board. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. They have a 19-point lead. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony.